Today we are at Bacolod.
Welcome back to our channel. Join us as we explore the City of Smiles, Bacolod. First on our agenda is where to stay in Bacolod. We stayed in Seda Capital Central because it is conveniently located along Lacson Street. Check out our last video for the hotel tour. You can easily book accommodations via Klook. Just search for Bacolod, your check-in check-out dates, and the number of guests. Then Klook will show you your hotel options. Don't forget to use our code 𝔼𝕩𝕚𝕚𝕚 to get discounts on your bookings. Now let's talk about what are the modes of transportation in Bacolod. You can book Grab cars, or hail a jeepney or tricycle, ride a bus, and even rent a car. We tried riding the air-conditioned jeepney on our first day. I think this is the best option if you are commuting with kids. Now let's start exploring. On our first day, we paid a visit to the Sebastian Cathedral. This historic church is constructed in the late 19th century and was named after the Christian martyr Saint Sebastian. After saying our prayers and taking some pictures, we walked to our next destination, the Manokan Country. Here you can see rows of eateries serving chicken inasal. We chose to have our early dinner here at Nena's Beth. You must not miss trying out the chicken inasal when you're in Bacolod. It's crispy on the outside and juicy on the inside. Try out their talaba too. On our second day, we rented a car to explore Silay and Silay City. In the morning, we drove to Silay City. But since it's so hot outside, we decided to just drive by the historic sites. First stop is the Pink Mansion, the Bernardino Jalandoni Museum. Next, we drove by 𝐓𝐫𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐴 Heritage House. This house holds a vast collection of old dwarf furnitures and artworks from around the world. They even have the world's smallest doll, not larger than a rice grain. And the last stop was the 𝔼𝕠𝕚𝕝𝕚 Museum, which was temporarily closed. This ancestral house was owned by a late 19th century Negrense sugar baron. We stopped by Silay's public plaza and took pictures with their cathedral. Now it's time to get some snacks at 𝔼𝕠𝕚𝕚. They sell lots of food items for Pasalubong. They are famous for their pies, especially the guapol pie. We ordered a little of everything. Next, we looked for this house to try out Emma Lacson's delicacies. You will have to open the gate yourself to get in. Go to the top floor to find the kitchen. You must try out their empanada, which was so delicious, especially when they're hot. And if you're a fan of pili nuts, you must try out their pili squares too. In the afternoon, we headed towards Silay City to catch the sunset in the ruins. There's a big parking space by the entrance, and you can also park inside once you get your tickets. The queue is quite long since it is also a weekend. Once you paid for the entrance fees, you can walk towards the ruins. This is the beautiful ruins, also known as the Taj Mahal of the Philippines. The mansion is the remains of an ancestral home built in 1920 by a wealthy sugar baron named Don Mariano Ledesma Lacson. It was built in memory of his late wife Maria Braga Lacson. During World War II, Filipino guerrillas set the mansion ablaze to prevent the Japanese forces from using the mansion as a military headquarters. The fire lasted for 3 days, but despite that, the foundations remained intact. They have an alfresco dining area just in front of the ruins. They serve some pika-pika, pizza, pasta, and some desserts and drinks. Make sure to stay for the sunset and watch the ruins light up at night. After taking some pictures, we went back to our hotel and called it a day. On our 3rd day in Bacolod, we drove to Don Salvador Benedicto to see the mountainside. After about an hour, we arrive at Jomax Peak. Jomax Peak is a picnic and camping grounds that can be rented exclusively. So make sure to check their Facebook page a day before your visit to know if they accept walk-in guests. Here are the rates for walk-in guests. For overnight camping, you can book through their website. After climbing up the stairs, go to the veranda to enjoy the magnificent view of the mountains.
There's the waterfalls over there.
And if you go to the balcony of their pavilion, you can see the famous 𝔼𝕠𝕚𝕚𝕝𝕚 Falls, also dubbed as the Cigarette Waterfalls. There are lots of picture spots around the site, so make sure to ask one of their friendly staff to take pictures of you and your family. After taking some great pictures, we headed back to the city. On our way, we drove past the Bacolod City Government Center, which is another great photo spot. But since we have limited time, we went straight to our next destination, to Sharyn's Cansi house. Their Cansi is famous to both locals and tourists, so you must not miss eating here when you're in Bacolod. For our dessert, we dropped by at Calea's for some cakes. You can see lots of cakes in display. Unfortunately, they do not have a nameplate to show the cake's name and their prices. This place is really popular and it gets really busy, so be prepared to wait for some time until one of their staff becomes available to serve you. Out of the 3 cakes we tried, we love the chocolate mud pie the most. Once the sun has set, we walk across the hotel to check out the Capital Park and Lagoon. There's a huge playground here where the kids can play.
Sofa si ate. Opo. Yay! Race kayo ni ate. So fast niya, Kiel. Hi, you're so high. You're in the mountain. Oh, slow down.
There are pop-up food carts along Capitol Street where you can buy food and drinks.
Oh, careful.
Ubus na po pera namin. Dito na lang kami.
We enjoyed our dinner while watching the stars. On our fourth day, we went to Ayala Mall's Capital Central. We found a store here that sells different kinds of souvenir items from Negros Occidental.
What's that?
We bought a ref magnet to remember our trip in Bacolod. We spent some time playing games at Time Zone.
It's a tie! Oh, amazing! Good job!
We bought our lunch in their food court. Now let's buy some pasalubongs. We bought several piayas and napoleones here at Merzci, Bakeshop, and Pasalubong. And if you are a tourist, don't forget to show your booking itinerary to the cashier to get discounts on your purchase. Another popular place to buy piayas is at BongBong's. They have unique piaya flavor like calamansi and coffee. This particular branch along Lacson Street also sells souvenir items like shirts and magnets. They also sell silvanas, which is a must-try. And just like in Merzci, they also give you discounts if you show them your booking itinerary. For our last night in Bacolod, we had our dinner at Gina's seafood restaurant. And that's it for our trip to Bacolod. But before I end this video, let me show you the Bacolod Silay International Airport. They have a breastfeeding station and toddler area which you can use. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please support us by subscribing to our channel. Thank you for watching!
Hello everyone! We're now at the airplane going back to our home, Manila. So that means it is already the end of this video. Goodbye! Bye!